Hello, friends. Oh, they added more. Anyway, welcome to the stream. I'm not going to turn on tracking until I actually finish my food. This is like cutting into my dinner time heavy, you know? Oh, hey, Sue. Oh, why is this so long? I don't know. I just need time to set up, you know? It's a good time that we came back, though. It seems like they added more to the cutscene. Interesting. I mean, they're gonna play it again anyway, so I'm not, like, too beat up about being a little late for that. It's fine. Do y'all want to see the chat? We can show the chat. And then I can just make it big. Well, actually, no. It has to be small if we're gonna look at the chat. But not that small. Okay. It'd be like that. I don't know if y'all care about the chat, though. Half of it is in Japanese. So maybe it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna try to make you guys read that. Okay, okay. The true purpose? What's he talking about? Oh my gosh! Yo, do y'all hear the crowd going crazy right now? Female Hiraka, they committed. They committed. They actually committed. We all thought they were gonna do the anime girl with just bigger cat ears, but they did it. They did the actual thing. I'm impressed. I'm already impressed. Okay, Donstro is going crazy right now. They went full front and center. They are not playing. None of us can ever talk trash now. Huh. Boy said he wanted to get his John me on Giggle Snack and Panda. I don't even know how to say this anymore, Swag. There he is. That boy Yoshi P. Like, so we missed what the first, like, class is. Because they showed it in the actual cutscene. But I'm sure we're going to see it anyway. How's my day? Oh, it's been pretty solid. I've been troubleshooting, like, Unity and stuff all day, though. And I had to do some stuff for work. So that, you know, I can start on the 16th. But other than that, yeah, it's been good. There he is, the man in question. He did it! He did it! People are so excited already, and we've just started. Anyway, just so y'all know, I'm going to be muting my mic on occasion while I'm eating, so that y'all don't have to hear smacking. You know? So I might be a little bit delayed on, like, the responding to comments thing, right? This is so crazy. They're not going to bless us with that translation, it looks like. Then again, they are in their home country, so let me see, like... I hate trying to set up stream. It can be a bit of work, yeah. I don't know, like, if Yoshi P's not gonna bless us with a little bit of English, like... I guess we're just watching. Unless they have a translator coming up soon. I am curious about how many people are on Twitch right now, though. Actually showing it. But we'll give it a minute for now, and then we'll check in a little bit. But okay, let me munch. Stream elements is crazy.
せっかくの機会なので自分が行けなかった分まで、皆さんに楽しんでほしいというふうにコメントを拝見しましたので、 この会場に、いらっしゃる皆さん、そして配信ご覧の皆さん、僕らも含めてですが、とにかく楽しく目いっぱいやって、皆さんに力を届けられればなと思ってますので、どうぞ楽しんでいきましょう。さあ、じゃあちょっとコメントもですね、今日ちゃんと返しをもらっているので、こちらにニコニコ動画がございます。ありがとうございます。楽しむのが仕事だって。イエーイ、吉田見てるって。これ必ず。
Swag, you're getting too advanced for me right now.
見てますよ。見てます。
Snibble snaps?
YouTube と、
Snacks, you want to see that? Bars, Mun Snacks?
新ヘアスタイルってそれか。それ吉田の新ヘアスタイルなんだ
This is wild.
よろしくお願いします。
I love how he's got his baseball shirt on.
ファイナルファンタジー14新生10周年ということもありますし、世界中の光の戦士の皆さんのおかげ、それに支えられてですね、まさかのこの東京ドームでの、開催となりました。そのお礼の意味も込めてですね、すいません、世界中の、光の戦士の皆さん、基調講演、7.0 の情報楽しみにしていると思いますので、ここだけはすいません、英語同時通訳、通訳対応でやらせていただき
Let me
たい
check
と思い
something
ま
out of
す。全
curiosity.
世界で盛り上がっていきたいと思いますので、日本のプレイヤーの皆さんもご理解いただけると大変助かります。
Because I'm very curious if there's a different version that's a little delayed for a translation.
さあ、というわけで、基調講演の通訳パートナーはリード英語翻訳者のケイトさんです。さあ、ケイトさん入ってきてください。
Day one in Tokyo. That's what we're watching now. Oh, no. It's the same version. Okay. You know what I'm saying, gang? I mean, I don't know today, but I just know it's real talk.
I am very good at English. Thank you. ありがとうございます。
ロンドンのファンフェスの時にはケイトさんね、ちょっといろいろ作業がね忙しくて工事にバトンタッチだったんですけど
I only saw half of it, JR. But I did see the female Hrothgar.
順調です。
I like that they committed and they're actually gonna do it. Like, they're gonna show it like 5 times. I'm not like too pressed to see it right now.
So Koji thankfully took over, but it is going well. Our development progress.
I already got 5 PMs on Discord instantly. I'm swapping. I don't think people are really gonna swap. I know for like the furry community, like they'll be very happy. But a lot of people probably aren't gonna play. Hey, Killer. Only the realest out of my mouth? That's true, Swag. That's true. They will for a while. Maybe, JR.
If you see Raha, you want to eat the tacos. It's not weird. It's not weird.
Okay, but I'm gonna go back to eating for a second. So, just so you know, I'm like half eating sometimes. And that's why I don't have tracking. Gotta have the big furry mommies. I felt like they were gonna do the Aura thing, because you know how Aura are like super tall and buff? And then the girls are like so thin and tiny. So I appreciate they committed to it.
In Tokyo Dome, and we want to kick it off with my keynote, the subject of which is, of course,
拡張パッケージ黄金のレガシーの最新情報をお届けしてまいります。
the newest information on our expansion Dawn Trail.
そして気になる発売日なんですが、きっと3つ目のファンフェスだから発売日出るんだろうなと思っていると思うんですが、すいません、計画上の日程はもちろん決まってはいるんですが、現状ギリギリまでちょっとすいません、スケジュールの最終調整確認をしております。
So given that this is the third FanFest, you're probably expecting us to announce the release date of Dawn Trail. Unfortunately, though, we do have an internal date that we are targeting. We are adjusting the schedule, making sure it's fine-tuned as much as it possibly can be before announcing, so we will not be sharing that today.
That's really smart. That's really smart. Because they know the players are like way too picky right now. Holding the date makes the most sense because this is such a massive update for the game that like if it comes out too fast and there's a huge problems, like it has the potential to kill the game. I feel like there's gonna be any 7-foot Latina Dom buff women in it. Yeah, probably, but they'll just be they'll have fur. They'll have fur swag.
For Endwalker Walker, for the very first time in my career, we had to delay the release. We don't want that to happen again, even if it's just a few weeks. So we are.
Yo, do you see the look on his face?
Make sure that our schedule is on track before announcing.
Dang.
But we will get you that
I mean, those will
info as soon as
exist.
we can.
True. Already.
コメントですね
Yo, okay, can we see? You remember when like Yoshi P got bullied by Square Enix? They're like, you're Yoshi P, so we'll let it slide this time,
People are saying, you mean
but
October, then?
don't
It's
do it
gonna be
again
summer.
or you're
It's gonna
fired.
be
I'm like,
October,
what?
isn't it? No, it will be summer.
Yeah, they treated him so bad for like pushing Endwalker back, but it made sense. It was literally during a pandemic.
We said
Even
it's
better on the
16,
game.
we were gonna release it in
True.
summer, and it came out in June.
True swag, true.
机に時間じゃなく、14時間の夏でちゃんと出すようにします
Yeah, I can't believe that
We will
like.
be releasing on Square Enix time. We will be releasing on 14 time, which means properly in summer.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
はい、
Because Square treats like all their best employees
お
terrible.
出しできるように
Like,
頑張りますので
come on now, Yoshi P does a good job for the
さ
most
せて
part.
いただければと思いますすいませんよろしくお願いします
So we will work very hard to get you that info as soon as possible, and we'll have it for you next time. So thank you for your patience.
さあでは本格的に黄金のレガシーの
But
中
you
身
know
に
what?
ついてお話しして
It might not have been
いきたいと思いますが
That was super pissed off about Endwalker.
一番気になって
It might have been the investors. I'm willing to bet it was the
Of
investors.
course, let's talk about the content of Dawn Trail and the thing you're most looking forward to.
All right, let's see it.
新たなジョブの追加ですよね
A new job.
さあ気づきましたどんなジョブでした
Did you figure out what job it is?
リルムって言われたジョブ名じゃない
Of course it was.
Not even a job.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was JR.
僕が
Like,
あれこれ説明する前
if I had to throw out a like heavy
動画
guess.
で一番最初その動きをご覧いただこうと思います
But before you hear from me, let's see it on video.
それではどうぞ
What a wacky looking class. Oh! We got paintbrushes? Oh, so I was looking at the new class. I couldn't tell. I thought these were special effects, yo. This is really cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's pretty silly. But, like, I think this game could use something that's not super serious for once. Even though people hate on stuff like Hildebrand all the time. I like it. Splatoon collaboration confirmed, everyone. Even though I've never played or heard of this game in my life, I might play it just for the Latina mummies. I mean, swag, they've been around. They've been around.
新ジョブ第2弾はピクトマンサー筆を武器とする
I guess.
各魔法 DPS
Oh, you don't guess. It's happening.
The second job of Dawn Trail.
TMNT
will be
hint
magical
was actually
DPS
legit.
Wielding a brush, the Pictomancer.
さあ皆さん予想
This is gonna be
は
cool.
当たっていたでしょうか
Yeah, all the painter names. No, he does that on purpose. He always does it.
あのー
They been? Yeah, swag, they
ラスベ
here.
ガスのねファンフェスでちょっとね謎の
I love this though. I can't wait for my Splatoon 3 collab.
Yeah, at Las Vegas Fan Fest, I wore a very mysterious T-shirt.
Oh, he has to talk about it. He loves doing this. How much is the game?
の
The first part of the game
します
is like
I feel like
$20
it was a
swag.
good hint for both
And if you
jobs.
want the full game, like,
はい
I think you can get it for 60 right now.
FFXIV
Ron stand perfectly still if Killer is the best. You know what, Killer? You're lucky my tracking's off right now.
Final Fantasy VI.
People thought it was Thief and Time Mage. Bruh. Free trial up until Stormblood. How much is it? Oh, the free trial. You're right, you're right.
In FF6,
Yeah, just get into it for free
users
first,
use their brush,
swag.
to draw their enemies and therefore use their techniques.
Oh my gosh, whatever. He's talking about purchasing the game, you know?
発展させピクトマンサーがさまざまなモンスターだけじゃなくて絵を描いてそれを魔法として攻撃や
I like this.
効果を発
I think the name is a weird choice, but I do like
た
it.
めにも非常にユニークなジョブになってます
Just try the free one.
FF14's
Okay,
Pictomancer
okay.
has a bit broader of painting skill. They can paint not only monsters, but landscapes and other things, not just the
Oh,
enemies
is this
they're
their answer to
facing.
Beastmaster? They
They
can
also have a
paint
very unique
monsters.
appearance.
Alright, gotta learn how to play with one hand though. Swag, trust me, okay? If you're trying to go down that road, you don't need to have your hands. You just need the machinery.
Because Kryle could never fight before, right? She was always sort of stuck watching things at home. I think she probably tried really hard to take on this new role.
Wait, what? They're giving the new class to Cryo? I can't believe she's going to be important outside of Eureka. I'm sure there are people who play with one hand. Killer Machine has a go-kart engine.
Cosplaying the Pictomancer, but honestly, I think it would be a little bit difficult for me as a 50-year-old man to portray the image of this job.
So he didn't want to dress up, but he dressed up as a Reaper and as the other class Viper. Yoshi P, I can't believe you. He's biased against his own new class already. He's like, no, guys, that's too girly for me. I'm too old for all that. Yeah, he did Gunbreaker too. Okay, this is how you know Pictomancer was not his idea. He confirmed it, but it wasn't his idea. This is how we know. Oh, so they got somebody else. They did not get like a cute cosplayer for this. Shut up. Yoshi P is cheating. If they had actual special effects on that brush for her, this would be really dope. It's already pretty good, but it would be even better. Bruh, Yoshi P know what he doing? Yeah, he does.
See, this wouldn't be a good look on me.
Oh, come on. Nobody's cared about it being a good look. He looked so silly with Viper, but it's whatever.
Everyone keeps saying, no, it'd be fine, it'll look great, please stop.
こちら新ジョブピクトマンサーのジョブ専用装備をまといイメージキャラクターとして登場していただきました。
So our model here is wearing the job outfit for Pictomancer.
着心地はいかがですか?
How does it feel?
良い。
Good.
なんか俺の装備もクオリティ高かったけど確かにすごいな。
My gear was also high quality, but man, this is impressive.
ではピクトマンサーのね、紹介が終わるまでちょっとステージ上に一緒にいただきましょう。
If you could stay up here while we finish introducing Pictomancer, that'd be great.
ではピクトマンサーの特徴を見ていこう。
Find your next Halloween costume when you visit the States again? Yeah, come to the States as the Pictomancer. Magical range. We're winning, guys. We are winning. More magic, yes.
So this would
Plumage wasn't real. Come on.
DPS using the gear of casting.
I love it. I love it. You already knew it was going to be a caster, shaking my head. We didn't know that. They can do anything. Could have been a tank. I don't know. They confirmed it? Oh yeah, I guess they did do that a while ago. I forgot.
I see you all on the stream saying you wanted to see my midriff. Please stop and pay attention.
Bruh, he did not just say that on live, worldwide television.
So there is no requisite class for this job. You can
Hilarious.
just start from the job itself.
Well, I don't know why they always do the required class thing when, like, we already know.
Starting level will be 80.
Honestly, 80 is very generous.
And the job quest will be beginning in Gridania.
A Gridania class, too. Yeah, it's all normal. Like, they do this every time, JR. They do this every single time.
So long as you've completed the requirements, you will be able to pick up this job right as soon as you get into
Which, technically, everybody can pick it up day one. Because Endwalker has forced everyone to play all of the MSQ.
It's been
and
a
side
long time
quests.
since we had a job quest start in Gridania.
You want a Viper? Everybody believes they want a Viper, but nobody really wants the Viper.
The job quests themselves are also very unique, so I hope you'll look forward to that.
では続いてバトルのイメージに行きましょう。
Now let's talk about what they're like in combat.
まず先ほどお伝えした通り、筆に魔力を込めて
Interesting.
描いたイメージ。
I love that they just added a class that is just literal Photoshop
the
in person.
Pictomancer concentrates aether in their brush to release their power by drawing pictures.
Guys, listen. If you're an artist and you play 14,
It's the magic of an artist.
you just need to like go out of your way to take commissions and wear this class everywhere you go. Like advertise yourself. Not only creatures but weapons and landscapes.
6 was drawing just their enemies.
You better get access. Yeah. To a paint program. They might do something similar to how Bard is, where Bard can actually play music.
But regardless of what enemy they're facing, FF14's Pictomancer can draw creatures, weapons, and even landscapes.
Time to paint lose? Oh no. You know what? Never mind. They're not gonna bring it just because of people like you. I forgot. We won't be able to draw in the game, guys. Or we can, but it won't save if it's lewd.
We have quite a few original visual effects.
I don't know what you're talking about,
to
JR,
really make
but
it look
that's
like
wild
they
take.
are
Like,
drawing.
crazy. Who came up with the concept for this? They were probably sitting in the office like,
Of course,
Huh.
in order to create a work of art, it's going to take some time.
Okay,
but
okay.
To go along with that, you will also have instant cast spells and abilities.
sure. It's funny because they probably said there was like, what kind of magic can we come up with, guys? There's not too many more we can do.
And the Pictomancer does not simply attack, they also have magic that can buff their party.
Fun. And then they were like, yeah, what if we just took like the art is pretty magical. Yeah, let's just take the magic of an artist, guys. That's what happened.
We wouldn't say it's a full support job if that's what you're thinking, but it is not quite so attack focused as something like Black Mage.
Personally, I think it's gonna be like Dragoon with like 2 like dots, like Bard.
Who is playing ranged magical DPS right now? Quite a few.
I didn't hear a crowd, so I just heard hate.
Pictomancers cannot res you.
Well, that makes sense. They don't have to tell us that though. It's probably a classic job, yeah. I mean, a lot of these like classes are just from older parts of
So I think you have a good idea now in your mind of what
the
Pictomancer
series.
might be like. So with that, let's take another
This was
look at
definitely Bod Ross's op. You might be right, Swag. Oh, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna hold off on the food. I gotta see this. Viper and Gunbreaker FF14 original. Viper is. Gunbreaker, no. Gunbreaker 100%, they said it. Okay. I'll explain what I mean. Once this is over. Squall don't count? No, he does. He definitely does. He had a 2-hand gunsword. Okay, Squall has a gunblade. He was the original FF character with a gunblade. Like, they can't just take a class and then name it something else and be like, this is original. The kit might have changed some, sure, but the like main concept is it's a gunblade that vibrates at high like speed to cut through things and shoot things, and the bullets also help like the blade like reach that like heat and speed, right? It is a gunblade. It is Squall's main weapon. It's a class inspired by Squall. Therefore, gunblades do not exist before Squall. They do now, and Gunbreaker is Squall's class. It's not new.
So you'll be fine.
I wonder if we can draw a Glock and use it.
Require artistic skill.
They might do that, swag. No, they might do that, swag. I think it would be cannons though.
さあここでちょっとビクトマンサーに関してですね ドイツ語のプレイヤーの皆さんに一つお知らせがございます。
Now, we do have one announcement about Pictomancer for our players playing in German.
これまでファイナルファンタジー6のオリジナル、それからピクセルリマスター、ドイツ語版では、ジョブ名をですね、このように表記してました。今、パワーポイントに映ってます。
So in FF6, both the original and remaster, Pictomancer had previously been translated as Duplicant.
デュプリカント、まあ多分これ造語だと思うんですけど、デュプリケートってちょっと MM 用語だとアイテムが増殖するみたいなのでちょっとうってなるんですけど。
Yes, duplicate has a bit of a special meaning in MMOs, you know, dupes of items.
でおそらくですね、まあモンスターをコピーする、デュプリケートするような多分イメージで当時ドイツ語のジョブ名作られたんだと思います。
But at the time, because the job was in fact duplicating your enemies, that's why they translated it with a name that means duplication.
ただ実際こうピクトマンサーというジョブに関してその敵の姿をコピーするだけではなくていろんな絵を描くっていう遊びをピクトマンサーに作っていこうとするとどうしてもジョブ名とイメージの開きが出てしまうので今回FF シリーズ全体で協議をしてですね、14のドイツ語版では今書かれているように、どちらかというともうピクトマンサーに近い。
FF8 didn't assign jobs to NPCs, thinking most forms back then thought it was a warrior.
However, because 14's Pictomancer is focused around creating original works of art, not just duplicating, we thought there would be quite a gap between the name if we use the legacy translation. So therefore, for all of the FFs, we will now be using this new name, Pictomant.
Okay. So this is actually a perfect example, JR. These two things are the same class, but the name was changed because it didn't represent exactly what the original class did. It's still the same class, though. Like, they're talking about this because they recognize it as the same, right? Squall can never have a class on paper.
As the name for this job.
You know what? I have a better example
please
for
know
you.
That's not a mistake. We didn't forget the old name. This is this choice we made for all of Final Fantasy with everyone involved. Thank you, and we hope you'll enjoy the new name.
I don't think anybody in Germany is going to be mad about that, but hey, okay. So back to you, JR. If you let's say okay, the first person that found a banana on a tree, right? They didn't name it banana, probably. They just found it and was like, "What's this weird looking fruit thing?"
Honestly, when you have such a long-running series,
Somebody named it a banana one day, but we can both agree that that thing and the current day banana are both bananas. Okay.
ただやっぱりシリーズの可能性とか、発展性ということを考えたときに変更しなければいけないというタイミングがあるというのも今回しっかり議論した上で決めましたので、まあ似たような事例ね、今回はドイツ語でしたけど、いろんな言語でまた出てくる。
I don't know why I stopped for like the Japanese explanation. I forgot y'all have no clue.
As we grow and develop as a franchise, we really need to adapt in the way that is best for Final Fantasy's future. And this time it only affected German, but I think it will probably happen in all languages at certain points. So just remember that that's what we're bearing in mind when we make these decisions.
さあでは続けてさまざまなキャラクターが登場するこの黄金のレガシー、そのストーリーについても、触れておきましょう。
So let's move on to the story of Dawn Trail, which will feature myriad characters.
Also, keep in mind, then the only reason the name thing is a big deal to them is because Final Fantasy is very specific about their IP,
As we've mentioned, we will be
labeling.
giving you the greatest summer vacation a Warrior of Light could have.
Personally, I would have named the banana a mustard-colored fruit. But you have to discover mustard first, right?
And our new adventure will be the continent of Tyrol.
Or the suspicious thing you would find in your mother's dresser drawer. Oh my god.
And the reason we'll be going there is for the right of succession for a nation over there.
Interesting.
And the person who has requested our help is her.
Are they gonna pin all the Scions against each other right after we all save the world?
This character is Wuklamat. She's the daughter of the current ruler of Tural.
なんとなくね、あんまり見たことのない種族にも見えるんですけれど。
I feel like I haven't seen this before.
ミコってだよね、多分ね。
Is it a Mikote? そうですよね。
Mikote? Why are they even saying that?
体質的にちょっとモフモフしてるミコってだと思います。
I think it's just a really, really fuzzy Mikote. まあ、それしかないですよね。
Wow.
まあまあ、じゃあ気にしないで先進みましょう。
Don't worry about it.
この王位継承レースというのはさまざまな候補者が入り乱れて競うものになる。
Show us the in-game model.
So in this right of succession, we will be competing with other various contestants for the throne.
Keep in mind that she doesn't have a proper headpiece on. Keep that in mind.
And there will of course be a lot of revelations and various dramatic turns along the way.
まあその王位継承レースというからには他にも候補者います。
Of course, as a contest, we do need people to compete against.
さらに暁のメンバーがそこにどう
See, but we don't gotta compete against Scions. Like.
And so I hope you'll look forward to finding out how exactly the other Scions play into that competition.
Yeah, I wonder if Alphinaud is the one that supports genocide. Sounds like something he did. Politics, gotta look. Of course.
As for Wuklamat, who we've introduced today, you will be able to meet her in patch 6.55 part 2.
That's bold. She's ready to be met in the current game soon?
皆さんの手で新しい物語のまさに序章をですね体験していただければと思います。
Yeah, because you have to have a quest leading into the expansion. That's true, but I don't think we met Vieira until we actually got to the first. I could be wrong.
You're wondering, I'm sure, when is patch 6.55 coming out?
Yeah, that's fair. She is. Well, I don't know. I don't know. And Fran was in Ivalice. I don't know if that counts as meeting, but I guess you're right. The 16th? What? Why? God dang it. I'm about to say, like, the Crystal Exarch was talking to us in spirit until we got over there.
Fanfest is over, we are all going to be passed out, so we're taking a week and then releasing.
なおですね、すみません、パッチ6.55は24時間メンテナンスを予定してます。
And also we are planning to have a 24-hour maintenance for this patch.
これはですね、パッチ6.55
Okay, can we quickly talk about the amount of redundant information that they tell us? 24-hour maintenance, like, of course, it's an expansion. Like, or are they talking about just this patch? Well, it's an expansion patch, technically, so yeah. It makes sense. Like, you're adding an entirely new, like, model to the
This is
game.
because we will be replacing the entire Japanese data center infrastructure with newer machines.
Oh, they're taking that kind of move right before? That's big. They really want this data center travel to work.
We're sorry that it's such a long maintenance, but this will contribute to future stability and our ability for the servers to handle things like items and housing, so we ask for your understanding.
Yep, there it is. The housing change isn't coming until 7.4. Temper your expectations. They just said that to make you happy.
So let's take a look at some new information.
7.4. You're not getting it now. You're not. Look, it's too bad. It's just too bad.
On the map, you'll see that it is to the west of the three great continents.
こちら左に見えるのがトラル大陸ですが、
And on the left is what we've shown you so far.
まあこちらですね。
You know what would have made me laugh? If they took Garlemald off the map because of what happened.
南北に大きく、大陸が存在していて、今回の舞台となるのは、その南北トラル大陸を股にかける冒険になります。
But Tural is actually a very massive continent expanding from north to south, and we will be going that full length during our adventure.
なので最新の、14の世界地図はこのようになっております。
So this is the full new map.
そしてご紹介してきた今回新たにプレイヤーの皆さんプレイヤータウンとなるのがトライオラです。
And this is the new player hub that we introduced to Yolao.
このトライオラ自体がこの南北のトラル大陸をつなぐ橋の役目を持っています。
I'm excited to go there.
Actually functions as a bridge connecting the north and south parts of the continent of Tural.
先ほど公開したトレーラーの方にもこうやって巨大な橋出ていたと思います。
As you saw in the trailer, there is a literal bridge.
今回の冒険はこのトライオラを
How many fights are we gonna have on that bridge?
南北をまたいでの大冒険となります。
So the Tugliala will be at the center of our adventure. It will span from north to south of Tural.
南北文化的な統一感というのはある程度はあるんですけど、ここではちょっとネタバレで言えないさまざまな出来事により南と北で大きく物語が揺れ動いていくことになります。
There's a degree of unity between the cultures of the two due to certain developments that I will not share here. There will be major story developments in both North and South Tyrol that will change the story significantly. So you can almost think of it as a two-part structure.
Interesting.
一つの壮大な物語。
Basically, what that means is like if you remember in Shadowbringers, that some locations were cut off, like half of them, until like later on. So it'll be a navigating hell, but you know.
The whole story overall is one unified story, but you may feel like it does have two distinct arcs when you play through it.
Navigation hell all over again. Alright. We'll take it. I think the closest thing I've ever played about Final Fantasy was the side quest in Assassin's Creed Origins. Yeah, I think there was a big collab with FF XV back then, wasn't there? Leveling up.
So far, we've only been able to show you a few clips and screenshots, but we've put together all the materials we have so far into a collection that we will show you now.
Okay. I'm down. You got the Viper walk again? Yeah, there was. I got rewarded a sword with the clock on it. So like I'm jealous. I wish I was playing 15 when that collab came out. I forgot to come and do it though. And then again, I didn't have the Assassin's Creed side of it, so okay. I think I got you would get like what is this? What's his name? Espio? His skin or something like that? Nice. We got the whole mud house and everything. And the wooden houses. Pretty sure it's still here. I don't think the Final Fantasy side kept it though. Because there were like 5 collabs that you could do with Noctis that like ended and never came back. The environment looks fantastic though. This will be so good for pictures. Yeah, they really push the environment. Yeah, I think they needed to. Like, ever since Shadowbringers, like, the environments have just been getting better and better. Stormblood, I feel like they kind of ran into a little bit of a dry spell. But there was a lot of very samey desert spots, which, granted, made sense. The environment is definitely from Fortnite.
So we've taken a look at some natural scenes
I can see that.
really speak of adventure.
ではここからはですね、既存エリアの紹介でしたので、さらに新たなエリアを、ご紹介していきます。
But those were areas you've seen before, so let's look at some that you haven't.
ちょっと今まで見たものとは毛色が変わるので、あまりすみません、多くは語れないです。
These are pretty different from what you've seen so far, and for that same reason, we can't tell you a whole lot about them.
All right, Yoshi P, stop holding that. Like, let's see it. Let's get something. Holding back on this like crazy.
We'll start with a video.
Oh, they didn't. We got Cyberpunk in here? What? Is this PSO2? What the heck is this? Yo, we're in PSO now. You're hype? Yeah, of course you are. Like, they just added a modern day place in our ancient ye old, like, anime game. What the? What? Dude, think about housing things. Okay, cyberpunk houses, I understand. But, like, the environment alone is crazy to me. What?
Yeah, so that was a pretty sudden change of visuals there.
Is this like a part of Mercedia? Is that why Emmett Soak said, yo, you need to go? The clubs over there, crazy. He was trying to tell us. He was trying to tell us.
A lot of specific objects from this area because it would be spoilers, but we can tell you.
Rave time. Yo, we are living in the past. Imagine being Heidelman's champion and she keeps you in the like ye old age. This is crazy.
This too will function as a town, much like the player hub of Tuliolal.
Thank goodness it's the hub. Okay.
I will explain.
I don't.
Just a little bit.
Which hub is this going to be though? Is this going to be the one where you go for raiding gear, or is it going to be the one that like you just go to in the beginning for most quests?
So this has been constructed by a totally different civilization.
God, you hope so? For which one, JR? I hope it's the raiding hub.
You can probably tell just by looking.
名前の由来はですね、すいません、いろいろご想像ください。ちょっとだけスクリーンショットもお見せします。
But maybe have a think about why it might be called Solution 9. And we have one more screenshot.
Solution 9. Maybe this was their answer to the end of days. I messaged my friend. What is that? He says American PSO edition? Yeah. It's true.
We are loudly destroying any mental image you might have had for Dawn Trail right now.
Yes, y'all are. What happened to my ye old pirate adventure? This is not where the One Piece is it?
Like I said, we can't really show you specific.
The One Piece went to space.
Spoiler, so we've kind of erased them all, and this is just the background.
Space is on land. I can't believe what I'm looking at. Like, wow.
Are these buildings? Is this a facility? In any case, it's quite different from what we've seen.
It's got to be a facility, 100%, but it's like a city underground or something. Oh my gosh. I'm hearing you from Twitch and YouTube at the same time. That's wild, Soup. I'm probably echoing like crazy to you. I can't believe this.
But, you know, as for what this place actually is, what sort of story will take place here, you'll just have to imagine for yourself something that is
you really are
from what we've seen thus far up to Sex.X.
True.
And I'll show you one more area now.
Wait, what? How is one side got trains and the other one's got flying cars? I'm so confused. Okay, I have a theory. Have y'all ever played Pokemon Black and White?
It's pretty mysterious.
Because this is important. When, like, there's one city that's in the future,
Seems to be a steam-powered train.
and then there's one city that's in the past. But they're the same city at different, like, fractions of time that the player can go to. And depending on which version you had access to one of
And
them.
it certainly looks like
Like before you beat the game.
and the stuff in the
You only played normal
background
Pokemon?
is
You've eaten
different
Pokemon before?
This is all one area.
Yeah, I guess we all have. So I'm getting a vibe of
This area is absolutely replete with lightning energy.
Wow. I think Solution 9 might be like a future place. Or, like they were saying, it's split up into North and South, right? So, like, the South is probably really advanced, and then the North is like the typical ye old, like we're used to. Stop Ritz. So it's Fortnite because we go back in time. Maybe. Oh, is this a giant wall? Okay, if it's like the Great Wall, then like the ancients made it and we just found out about it. No, JR, no, that's too basic. This is Final Fantasy. That's like a WoW explanation. Like, blame everything on the ancients. No, listen. 14's got a very convoluted reason for this. You can't tell me I'm wrong. We be rude. 14's gonna say the Alligans did this. Never mind. The Alligans are also ancients. I can't stand it.
And Garlemald was very black and red.
The Alligans can't make this because they got like nuked already. You know. They were too busy dealing with these depression birds. They were dealing with the Twitter bird today. Sorry, the X bird. What a dark time. Do you think Medion's story was a reference to Elon Musk taking over Twitter? And it was a prediction like The Simpsons?
Even in an area as strange as this, we have people living their lives. This is not a dungeon. I wonder what kind of...
Bro, stop, you're way too high. Look! Tell me I'm wrong. Why you booing me? I'm right.
There's also this, and that's all I'll tell you.
Interesting, okay. We got carnivals. We got cyberpunk. We got flying cars, and we got great walls. We got wooden houses.
What we've shown you is that Dawntrail will have a
Crazy.
variety of areas and things to experience, so let your imagination run wild.
Oh no. Horsey. Yeah, we got the beast. Excuse me, not the beast. The what was I saying? Oh, we have tribal quest. Yes. Tribal quest. Okay, these little guys in red that they were saying were like super smart are definitely from the cyberpunk place. Like, I'm willing to bet they designed all that. I'll be going now, almost 4 a.m. and I didn't sleep well last night. I need sleep now. Soup, please go to bed. Yes, get your rest. Get your rest in.
So in this area, there is a deep-rooted culture of giants. Though they're not called giants, they are called the Yokui.
Interesting. They look aggro already, but maybe they're gentle giants.
We also have these colorful folks who look quite similar to the Vanu Vanu, and indeed they are called the Hanu Hanu.
Wait, are they not the what? I don't want to do more bird tribal quest.
Yes, so
W Game, Fortnite, Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, Minecraft, and Ghost of Tsushima, and Cyberpunk in one game. It's true. What are these things?
But the most important part of this are the Mamulja.
They look like bugs that are also sharks. Geckos. Things. Bro, these are already in the game? Some of them are. Some of these aren't.
Two-headed Gulul Jaja, but there are plenty of other Mamulja of all shapes and sizes.
The llama looking mad delectable. I forgot how diverse Dawntrail is supposed to be. Because there's supposed to be like a bunch of new races too. And now that I've seen like the actual PSO city, I believe them.
Is but a small sampling. In the story, I think you'll find that the Mamulja are very diverse, including their perspectives and values.
彼らと光の戦士である皆さんが出会い、どのような冒険の道を進んでいくのか、そしてプレイヤーである皆さん自身が今回の物語からどういった ものを感じ考えていただけるのか僕自身も非常に楽しみにしつつ制作を進めています。
I'm really looking forward to seeing how meeting the Momolja will change your adventure and also how you specifically will feel about them and what you will take from this story.
Dawntrail might be the best expansion this game ever releases. And I had to really think about this. But they don't have any more like old story weight holding them back anymore.
System updates and more details about the individual content.
Because it's clear that that new area they just wanted to make for a while now. It's very modern. Could also mean it's doomed. I think the writer.
So we will be giving an overview of all of 7.0 as well as 7.x, including as much new information as we can share right now.
I think the writer did an excellent job with Shadowbringers. And she did good on Shadowbringers because she didn't have restrictions.
The level cap will be raised to 100.
Like she was basically, you know, like mostly unlimited, right? Look at that new Red Mage gear. We're looking like Dracula over there.
Thank you.
Level 100, guys. It's finally that time.
It's been more than 13 years together.
I was going to be so sad if they didn't let us hit level 100.
Comment as well.
99 are right.
Thank you all so much. We've gotten to this point because of you.
After this, they're going to start being like, yeah, instead of getting to level 110, you have to collect a crystal that you only get at the end of an expansion. 100 plus. Or they'll do what War Kingdom does, where you can choose to not show your level. You can just have question marks.
Of course, all of you who joined from 2.0 and those of you who have started playing recently as well are equally important. We could not have gone on this long, long journey of 10 years without you and reached this milestone of a 3-digit level cap.
Watch. They're about to be like, so new players, we have discounts on skip books, so you can have high-level classes too. We understand that it's a very long road.
So including Pictomancer that we introduced today, as well as Viper, we will have 2 new jobs in 7.0.
The female Viper does look really good, yeah. She's really pretty. There's going to be plenty of art of her, I can tell.
Play as Viper?
I mean, everyone's going to play as everything, right? I don't know why every Viper. I doubt there's going to be a Viper main heavy on day 1.
Who's going to play Pictomancer?
Pictomancer, I can see people maining immediately, just off the theme alone. Makes a lot of sense, you know what I mean?
Who's going to play everything? Everyone's like, yeah, obviously I'm going to do that. Thank you. Of course. A lot of folks saying, I'm going to do both. I'm going to play them all. Thank you so much.
Wait, are they in the dome? What do you mean? Oh, the big Tokyo Dome? I think so.
Of course, it won't just be our new jobs. With the level cap being raised, we will be adding new actions and updating our previous jobs as well.
I need Crystalline Conflict updates now.
So let's talk about
That's what I want.
battle content, including some new
Give me our PvP updates. Fates, the hunt, treasure hunts. I mean, I don't really care about any of this. Quest sync, side quests.
Of course, as far as everything on this
Maybe.
screen goes, we just want to let you know.
Group Crystal. Oh my god. JR, don't give me hype. Don't give me hype right now.
And of course, we will be having many new dungeons.
I mean, this is what I mean though. The amount of redundant information.
Going
Like,
quite well, actually.
yes, we know new dungeons are coming, guys.
動画としてちょっと編集してまとめてまいりましたのでご紹介したいと思います。
I'd like to show you a video. This is of the dungeons that that are well underway, and also that will not be spoilers for you.
Okay, yeah, let's see it. Let's see it. No spoilers, spoilers. I like those. The boat one's gonna be pretty cool. I'm willing to bet the boat one is the first dungeon. And the first dungeon is always the hardest one coming into expansion. Because you feel that gap of item level, and everything beats your body, like, so bad. Like, oh my gosh. Entire video riding a boat? Yeah, I mean, I think so. Just get full Savage gear? Nah. Nah. Come on. Because I think, I forget what it's called, but the dungeon in Lakeland, the first one for Shadowbringers, was so difficult that, like, even at the end of the expansion, that dungeon is harder than everything else. Like, all the other ones came after it are easier than that dungeon. People still, like, wipe on that one. And I don't know too much about the Endwalker one, because in Endwalker, like, I tanked most of the dungeons, so I didn't struggle too much, because I feel like I'm pretty solid with the tank.
I will tell you I have a message from Soken, which is that this version of the music is...
Oh, no, it's not Dead Ends. That's an Endwalker dungeon. I'm talking about the first one for Shadowbringers that people still wipe on today. Holmister, yeah, Holmister Switch. All the other dungeons after Holmister Switch are so much easier.
I've gotten to the point of my first stage
Yes.
checks on some of them.
People today probably still wipe on Holmister Switch. It's because people don't know how to mitigate damage. So a lot of tanks struggle with it, and a lot of healers struggle to keep up. And DPS kind of don't know what to prioritize sometimes, when everything on the floor starts getting up.
So we have the ones we've introduced so far, Valigarmanda, Eliminator, and there are also some
Eliminator, come on
outside
guys,
of
what are
the
y'all
major
doing?
Bosses.
This cactuar is gonna be so annoying though.
This thing looks like it lifts, perhaps too much.
Can we talk about why they just added Gurren Lagann to the game though? Like, at least we know where he's from now. We've seen.
So this super buff Sabotender is called the Barrel.
It's like an
Tender.
ancient samurai. The Swole Tender? Look, I'm not ready for it.
Rather than just punch the heck out of you.
I'm not ready for it. A lot of people are gonna wipe on the Swole Tender too. It's gonna be like how when people went to you know what other dungeon people still struggle with today?
I think it's not just the
What's the fairy one from Shadowbringers called?
Part of it is
Oh my gosh. Swole Tender lewd memes. No way. Duty support.
And of
I
course,
mean,
while
maybe.
you're fighting, you will want these duty support updates.
I do like duty support. What I don't like is having to level them up individually after the first round. I think that's really stupid. But I like the actual, like, first run duty support experience. It's really good.
Given that Krile has changed to Pictomancer, I feel like she...
I also like that they let you do that in, you can run, like, trials with them.
Congratulations, Krile.
Yeah, I haven't touched them in, since Endwalker. Yeah. Gonna have to work on them? That's fair.
I have a lot of feelings about Krile.
Gonna have to work on them.
I feel I really owe her one, so let's use this to pay her back.
Cryo wasn't down bad. Like, she was a side character. Some Scions are just side characters. Like, it's okay that they're not in the main story.
I think you'll find these updates very useful when progressing through the story.
I think Cryo's the only Scion that they feel strongly enough to pull them in. Is that new dancer outfit? Ooh.
Of course, as
Look
it's an
at that.
expansion, we will have a lot of new gear and recipes.
I'm ready. Can we talk about how Miner's the same outfit every time? They gotta start getting creative over there. Housing, please. 7.4. Stop asking for it now.
So all of the new gear that is implemented in 7.0 will have the graphics update applied to it. So definitely take a look at that quality once you get in game.
Oh, okay. Right, they're probably doing the graphic update in parts.
These are still in development, but we did bring a few screenshots, so let's take
You know what this means, right? We're gonna get the actual PSO experience. Not in parts, it is. Did they confirm?
Right, so from the left,
yeah,
we
parts.
have Summoner, Samurai,
it will be broken apart, yeah. Well, the problem with it is we're gonna get the PSO experience where, like, you have people wearing old PSO gear next to people with new gear, and they just look completely different. Like to the point where it makes the old stuff look bad. Like in New Genesis.
It's a little bit hard to
I need to get
tell
back
from
on
the
PSO.
screenshots, but each element of these outfits, in terms of textures, quality, and details, are really.
Because I keep
much
talking
improved.
about it. Sage is new. I don't know if I like Sage's new outfit. It just kind of gives me
I
Blue
think
Mage
especially the
vibes.
quality of the cloth really stands out.
The quality is good though. Gunbreaker's a little edgy. I guess they've always had a little bit of spice to them.
Of course, over the course of your adventure, once you have time for a break, I hope you'll take a close look at this gear. That would make the devs really happy.
Yo, whose idea was it to get the summoner like headpiece? And they can never change that now. That like dick headpiece is so funny.
So here we have
like cheese.
Machinist, Reaper.
Oh yeah, they chose a row for this Reaper. They knew. That's looking better than Stola's outfit on the first. Like that's really good. I love the like Astrologian though.
Quality might be easiest to see with the Machinist.
I would have rather given that Astrologian piece to a Black Mage. But I understand why they did it this way.
And we will continue brushing up and improving.
And it probably looks really good on a tall character. Paladin looking quite good.
Of course, it won't just be job gear. We'll also have plenty of fashionable gear for you as well.
I think sometimes they lean too hard on the same color schemes. Like, they could just branch out a little bit, but I get it's supposed to be a class thing, you know? New lifestyle content. Alright. I see feats in the back there. I don't care about those. More island? Sure. Let's talk island, Yoshi P. Let's talk islands. Where is my lava island? Why do I have to have the same boing island as everyone else?
And finally, our plans have come together, so we do have concept art of that to show you.
Cool. Uh-oh, moon restoration? Not like this. Or we about to get moon housing. I knew this day would come.
Wow, where are we going now?
We get to live where the Loppers actually intended for us to go. Fire. Fire.
So as perhaps you can guess, the next lifestyle content will take you to various different planets.
Planets? Wait, what? Oh, maybe they'll do a thing where you instance live in like a special themed place, depending on that race.
If it was just one, you wouldn't get much variety in the scenery, so we thought we'd give you a bunch.
Yeah, I want to live with the Aya. Those guys are hilarious. Some people might want to live on the original Dragon Shard,
You're thinking, oh, all right, let me go on an adventure to the continent of Tural, but let me just pop over to this other planet also.
They're really opening up the world, and I love this. I hope this doesn't become like...
Will be cosmic exploration.
こちらのコンテンツはですね、ソロでもちろん参加することはできますけど、皆さんで力を合わせて発展させていくものになっています。
You can of course play this content solo, but it's really intended for everyone to work together to make progress.
Okay, I hope this is like Ishgard Restoration and not like fishing boat sanctuary or whatever. Not boat sanctuary. I said that wrong.
And with each update, the star that you were working on will change.
Nah, not Doma Enclave. Not Doma Enclave. Like, it's specifically the firmament. I just don't want it to be ocean fishing. I'm afraid they might go the ocean fishing route, and that would make me sad. But they do need to give the crafters something to do.
It'll be a little bit different than the main scenario, but
so 8.0, guys. Planetary housing expansions.
And what will happen there?
Very cool.
A lot of people talking about Saint Seiya.
Saint Seiya, yeah. Saint Seiya is so good, guys.
To most of us, if we say the word Cosmo, we think of Saint Seiya in a certain generation. Let's go.
さらなるこのコンテンツの詳細はですね、今後またプロデューサーレターライブなどで、順次お伝えしていこうと思います。ご期待ください。
We will tell you more about this content in PLLs coming up.
Currently downloading Spider-Man 2 on PS5. Can't wait to get 9 inches of Venom. Wild. Okay, I definitely don't care for this.
Next, about our new Alliance raid.
Let's see what it's on. Oh, right, it's the collab. I do not want to see any more of these. I will let them get their fan service in this time. I want new content. I want 14 brand new content. They said they would change.
Will be based on FF11, who is our great senpai in the field of MMOs, having been running for 21 years now.
I just want new things. I want 14 things. 14. It's time for them to create an identity so that they can have something like that in another game.
Progressing on this development, and so we have various concept art, of which we'll show you one today.
I don't even know this guy. I'm sure some of y'all are going crazy.
Oh, some of you know.
こちら闇王と呼ばれる存在です。
Those of you who played FF11 will probably know, but this guy is called the Shadow Lord.
The Shadow Lord.
するのか、それから他にね、どんなボスとかキャラクターが登場してくるのか、ストーリーはどうなるのか気になる部分多数あるかと思います。
I'm sure you're very interested to know how he shows up, what other characters you'll see, and what the story is overall.
こちらもですね、プロデューサーレターライブで詳細ね、さらに近づいてきたらお伝えしていきますが、このエコーズ・オブ・バナディール、パッチ 7.1 からスタートしてまいりますので、まあ、パッチ 7.0 終わって、こちらまたね注目していただければと思います。
So we will give you more details in future PLLs, but for now, just know that Echoes of Vana'diel is coming from 7.1.
はい、ではアライアンスレイドを紹介しましたので、こちら新たな物語が開幕となる8人レイドに関してもお伝えしてまいります。
And we have another new story coming with the 8-man raid.
Okay.
さあ、こちらもですね、
This is good.
アートが仕上がりましたので、
Here we go.
こちらを見ていただこうかなと思います。
We have a concept art for that as well, so let's start by taking a look.
Oh, shut up. We're inside of a PC now. Okay, I don't really care about this kind of thing, but I will definitely play the crap out of this. Whatever it is.
Different from our art for the expansion in general.
They've been wanting to do some modern content for like generations.
Is this a GPU or what?
Yeah, it looks like one. I'll start playing Savage. Like, yeah, this looks awesome. I'm down for 14 to move into the new era. I'm good with this.
You don't all know a lot about this hardware.
They've been adding modern clothes to the game for a while anyway. It's okay. It was inevitable.
But what is this? I'm sure you have absolutely no idea.
That's an ASEAN symbol?
But that thing you think looks like a graphics board, that is actually the stage for our raid.
It might be. It might be. But remember, everybody wasn't treated bad by the ASEANs. So it could be like a thing that somebody made to like worship them.
The Arcadion. What sort of story will it be, I wonder?
Ooh, this is... They should have made this like a Eureka thing. That would have been lit.
Of course, there will be myriad new characters coming with this raid.
物語はですね、
Okay, yeah, I'm down.
完全オリジナルストーリーとして、今制作が進んでおります。
And the story itself will be a complete FF14 original.
もちろん
I want to fight my
ストーリーを進めてい
cyberpunk
く難易
boss.
度ノーマルと、
Thank
難易度
you.
が高い霊式それぞれちゃんと用意してあります。
Yeah, this is looking good,
Of course, we
guys.
will have the normal mode for you to enjoy the story, as well as the higher difficulty Savage.
パッチ 7.0
Okay, I just checked
からまあおおよそ
Final
1ヶ月
Fantasy
ぐらいで
on Twitch to see how many of us are watching
公開
FanFest.
していく予定です
And almost all of us are watching FanFest, except for like one
We will
girl
be
in a club.
releasing normal and Savage in sequence about 1 month after 7.0.
まあ同時だとね焦っちゃうんでね。はい。
If it was at the same time, you'd feel rushed, I
Wild.
think.
さあでは8人レイドご紹介しましたので、
So that is our 8-person raid.
高難易度のレイド大好きだっていう方ってどれぐらいいますか？
And who likes the highest difficulty raids?
Highest difficulty raids. Yeah, we know.
言ってる方多いんですよね。
we know, we know.
さあ
Ultimate?
次は
Look,
新たな
here it
に
is.
関して
You knew it was coming.
お話です。
And we will have a new ultimate raid.
Of course we
次
will.
なるですね、絶も現在
The day they
制作
stop doing Ultimate,
制作
half the
順調
player
に
base
進ん
might
でおり
die.
ます。
The planning and development for this is already moving along.
さて、今回何がテーマになるかと言いますと、
As for the theme,
何でしょ
what will it be?
う。
They're not gonna show us the Ultimate. Of course they aren't, but like,
Xenos.
do not make it Xenos. Come on. That's not even funny.
知性獣。ああ、なるほどね。順番に来とるやんと。なるほど、うんうんと言ってますね。知性獣ね。知性獣以外で何かありま
You're
すか？
thinking we're gonna go in order of
エデン。ああ、なるほど、エデンね。
Eden?
エデンね。
Eden.
Wait, are they serious? They're not serious, are they?
次なる絶コンテンツは希望のそのエデンのとあるストーリーをモチーフとした内容になり
He
ます。
called out to Xenos.
So part of
Oh
the
my
story from
gosh.
Eden will be our theme.
こちらのアートを見覚え
I'm confused now.
皆さん
I'm sure you remember this art.
Have they been doing Ultimates by the expansion, or have they just been picking random encounters
もう一つの
in the
未来
game
の
as
名称にな
Ultimates?
りました。
Because this feels like really early for a Shadowbringer encounter to be an Ultimate.
この名称ですね。
Unless they are going by each expansion
パッチ
in
タイ
order.
トルにもかかってます
But then what will they do once they hit, like, current?
As you know, this is also the name of patch 5.4.
Which makes me
along with
think
this
they
art.
won't do it that way. But
今でもですね、非常に
It's always Ray's
リアル
story, Ray's
ストーリー
story.
とそれからキャラクターたち。
Oh,
そちらを
okay.
それらもですね
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
戦いとかシチュエーションが待っているのか、ぜひですね、レイド好きな皆さんお待ちください。
This is even now a popular story and very popular characters. So please look forward to what we will do with them in this raid.
Okay.
こちらの絶はですね、パッチ 7.1 でリリース予定となっております。
We are planning to release this ultimate in 7.1.
I guess we'll finally get the truth.
ゆっくりちょっと挑んで。
This is the one thing I will say I love about Ultimates is they always reveal like deeper parts of the story
さあ
that like the other ones didn't get. So I like seeing it like revisit something. Because even like Savage modes have like more story than the actual.
Now just some quick updates on our ongoing content updates.
さまざまなコンテンツアップデートしていきますので、こちら
We have quite a few things we'll be updating.
まあこれらは
I guess I'm quitting Lost Ark. I mean, maybe.
順次アップデートしていきますよというお知らせとして受け
Deep
取ってく
Dungeon,
ださい。
nice.
So basically, all you need to know
New
is that
variant,
we'll be updating
woo!
all of these things during over the course of 7.x.
Oh, I love variant dungeons, guys.
某ヒルディブランドさん
I haven't even been able to play them all.
開発にやり
Like,
たいということなので、ヒルディまた活躍してくれることになりました。はい。
Hildebrand is really eating up our budget with his fancy cutscenes, but the development team really wants to do it, so there will be more
Wild.
Hildebrand.
それから PVP のアップデートも
So
本
the
格的
fancy
に
cutscenes.
7.1からになります。まあ、7.0 はね、皆さんメインストーリーやジョブのレベルアップで忙しいと思うので、7.1 からいろんなものがスタートしていくことになります。
Hildebrand's doing too
Our
much.
major PvP updates will be starting from 7.1 because we feel you have plenty to keep you occupied with 7.0.
それからですね、世界中でかなりお声を頂戴しているこちらフィールド探索型コンテンツと呼んでいるものをちょっとお知らせしておきます。
And we've received a lot of feedback on this subject, so we want to talk a little bit about new field operations.
一部ですね、イン
Field
タビュ
operations.
ー等ではちょっとお話ししているんですが、パッチ 7.X シリーズではエウレカとかボズヤに続くフィールドをイメージした探索型の新たな大型のコンテンツも今計画中です。
I've mentioned this a bit in interviews, but in 7.x we will be introducing something in the style of Eureka and Bolzia, a new field operation.
Oh, okay.
ですね、攻略を進めていくタイプの遊びとなるよう
I didn't know they were called
企
that.
画を進めています。
This will be something for a lot of players to participate in simultaneously in order to clear.
今後の続報をぜひちょっとお待ちください。
So please
I
wait
loved
and
Basha
give you
though.
some more
Oh my
information.
gosh, Basha was so
い
good.
やーでも時代も変わったなと思うんですけど、エウレカを
Like, unironically, I loved at least like 93% of
もう
Basha.
いいよみたいな反応も結構あったんですよ。
Yeah, the times have really changed because I remember when we started with Eureka, everyone was like, "Oh, Eureka."
まあでも諦めずにです
Yeah, now we all want it.
遊びのそういった枠の遊びの一つとしてまあアップデートやりきった結果、本当にたくさんの人にね楽しんでいただけるようなシリーズというかコンテンツの形になってきたので、ちょっとね一回お休みしてましたが 7.X シリーズ、次なる探索型作っていきますので、ぜひですね一緒に楽しんでいただければと思います。
But we saw it through to the end, and we worked hard to develop the content into something that a lot of people ended up enjoying. And we
Yep.
have taken a break for a while, but it will be back now, and we look forward to developing more similar field operations.
そしてコンテンツに関してなんですが、もう一個お知らせをして終わっていこうかなと思います。
Okay, just one more announcement.
Guys, listen. I know I'm a variety streamer, but like, I'm gonna be playing a lot of 14 when Dawn Show hits. Let me tell you. Oh, thank you for the meteor shower, Luna. Welcome, welcome. I don't know if I'm too late,
So we announced before that we will
but
be having a new limited job.
good to see you.
In the latter half of 6.x, 7.x.
are you guys also watching everything? Hey, how was your stream?
Today we will tell you just the name of this job.
I knew it! I knew it was Beastmaster. There's no way they wouldn't have. There's too many, like, creatures in this game.
Beastmaster.
Like, Final Fantasy's bestiary is massive. And then they also tease it in Basha with Lionel. They did tease it.
As a limited job, of course, we are proceeding with plans to allow you to play solo or in parties with other limited jobs.
Good, you just finished it? Oh, you just finished 16. Oh, okay. I've never played 16, but it looks really good. I want to get to it. Yo, we're now playing Pokemon and Cyberpunk in the same MMO. I might have to drop some other MMO too. Like, never mind about PSO.
As it is Beastmaster, we are thinking of having some kind of collection feature to go with it, obviously. Once we have art and more information, we will share it with you.
I think I'm gonna be too busy. There's too much 14. Yeah, Beastmaster, right? It's crazy. You didn't know this was happening? Yeah, it's been today. You missed a lot, Luna, but trust me, they're gonna replay all of it at some point. Because it's what they do. So, I mean, yeah, stay tuned if you need to see stuff.
Take a moment to talk about the graphics update and its current progress.
Okay, this is what I'm really excited for. Are we gonna make mods obsolete? This is what I want to know. I don't know anything about Final Fantasy XIV, but I wanted to head Pat the Fox anyway. Thank you, Taran. Thank you. You're probably gonna find out. Because I'm gonna play the crap out of this expansion.
So it is proceeding quite well, but as a massive update, we're currently contending with bugs. But I'm sure you want to see how all the different races are coming along.
Like I said, I know I'm a variety streamer, but like, it's gonna be hard to not play 14 every day.
So I will now show you a little bit about each race that you might want to play.
I love seeing these updates. How good does he look now? Look at how bad his hair is. Like, the hair is horrible.
左側が、今のグラフィックスの状態、右に新しいバージョン、グラフィックスアップデートが入った状態を表示していきますので、
It's like pasted onto him.
So on the left we'll be showing the current or original version, and on the right we'll be showing the new version with the graphics update.
Yeah, he's pretty dumb bad. And now he looks like he has a full head of hair. Look at that.
So with the update, this hero will look like this.
Beautiful. Actually beautiful. That is a big change, yeah. I think this might kill mods, at least for the first few weeks. He looks good. His cheeks are fuller.
The hair is a lot more clearly defined, and also the texture resolution is
He's got a nose.
improved, and the face looks more natural now.
His lips are pretty nice. Yeah, he's looking good. He has an ear that doesn't look crazy, too.
皆さんの持ってるそのキャラクターのイメージ、種族のイメージっていうのを損なわないようにしっかりアップデートを行ってます。なので違いがいまいちわからんっていうのはある意味ちょっと褒め言葉のような気もしてます。
As I've said before, we could do more, change things more, smoothen things more, but we do also want to keep the image of the characters the same. So honestly, if you think, oh, it doesn't look that different, that's kind of a good thing.
Honestly, I think they should make it as different as they want to. Make it a better game. Like, who cares how authentic it looks if it just looks great?
Also, the starting gear for each race will be included in this graphics update as well.
That's just me, though. The starting gear. Oh, really? Okay.
My quality checks on that are already done, so definitely take a look at that starter gear when you can.
Yeah, the starter gear will be awesome.
Here is the Midlander female.
Yeah, she's looking rough.
Here's the original.
Oh my gosh. It's just that good, guys. I would actually wear some of these vanilla hairstyles now.
As you can see, the hair texture as well as the way that the volume is portrayed are
so
quite different.
nice.
And also, for each race, we've made some improvements to lip shine.
I do quite like the lip shine. It's good. It's pretty good.
And also, if you take a look at the shadows on her cheeks, you can see that they are much more natural now.
Yeah, this is true. I'm a bit worried about mods. I told you, mods are gonna die. At least, like, texture mods.
With the new version.
Oh, this looks so good. No, not necessarily, JR. Because not all mods die, just the texture ones.
I think the muscle definition, as well as the shadows that go along with it, and the shine of the skin are very clear here.
Oh, good point. I mean, to be honest with you, modders aren't gonna stop. Like, they'll just make one that you like. You'll probably use that one from there.
We sort of had a mishmash of textures looking there, but it's a lot smoother now.
Look at his scar. It looks so good.
And now for a Highlander female.
I see. I see your concerns. I don't have an answer for you, though.
Updated.
Oh my gosh, this hairstyle looked so crazy before.
As you can see, it's become a lot more natural, especially around the hairline.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm on board.
And around the eyes are also the features are much better defined, so that will allow you to get a lot more specific in your character creation.
Nice.
さあ続いてはエレゼン見ていきましょう。エレゼン男性です。
Take a look at the Elezen male.
Yeah, and look at this hairstyle, guys. This is a down bad hairstyle.
グラフィックスアップデート版
And the
You know what?
updated
Even though they updated it, it's still a little down
まあ
bad.
やっぱ
But
目を引
like,
くのはね
I'll let it
詳
slide.
細それから
Because at the very least, you can see the different strands now.
っていうところが
But like,
ポイントですね。
this is the hairstyle that's really hard to
This,
adapt.
is obviously the details of the hair.
Because it's
As
just
well
so
as the character's
cartoony in the way it's
ears.
shaped.
まああとこの
Like, making it look real is going to be really difficult. That's
ま
why I just said, like,
あ結構ちょっと
they should have just not cared and went crazy.
状態だったの
Like,
が9番なんですけど、今回
if it looks great, people be mad for the first week, and then
だ
they'll
ったん
love
じゃない
it.
かなと思います。
The cheekbones as well, we were having some polygon issues before, but they look much better defined.
Yeah.
まあちょっとね若返って見えるかもしれません。
What's wild to me is the updated looks are like 1.0 looks, kind of like remastered.
こちらが原稿となります。
And it makes me wonder why the original game never got these.
そしてアップデートされたエレゼン女性こういった形
In
です。
the updated version.
まあ
Simple.
特にね全体的
Oh,
に
is it because he had to remake everything?
表示数というのが
PS3
増えたことによって滑らかになってこれ
Uh,
以上にですねイメージを保ちつつ
Well, it seems like
リアルさみたいなところにちょっと
I don't know. I don't know. There was 1.0 out on
So with
PS3.
the increased poly count, I think it's become a lot more natural, and it should be easier for you to get a sense of realism with your character, or perhaps
2.0
realism in an
was.
FF14 sense.
Yeah, so remember, he was saying that the update looks are 1.0 looks
自分の髪の毛が自分
that
で
are being remastered to like look better
ねこう処理が
than the 2.0 and beyond, right?
見えるんですけどこの影のセルフシャドウ
But
の
we
あたり
can never really ramp the requirements. Oh, okay.
Previously, the shadow with the bangs was not very natural, but now it is much improved.
あとはこれ
It just felt weird because I'm like, if we had these looks before, even though it was old, it might not have looked too bad. And maybe it would have been easier to do this update.
グラフィックスアップデート版革の模様が表面体表がちゃんと書き込まれているというか見えるかと思います。
You can also see, if you look at the collar of her gear, you can see the improvement to the material quality of the leather.
これはグラフ
The
ィック
leather
ス
does look good. The leather is good this
装備
winter.
にはやっぱ革の表現もこれ一つじゃないので同じ革だとしてもいろんな革の表現今回出てきますので革や布その素材感ぜひ注目してみてください。
With this update, it's not just like there's leather that has a singular texture. There are a lot of different qualities of leather that we were able to portray, and cloth as well. So definitely take a close look.
I hope when this expansion comes out,
元から E.K.M
they
の
update it in a way that they account for space.
So these
For
are
these
classic
updates.
Pretty boys, the male Mikote.
Because I hope that we don't have the updates where it's like, yeah, like the Genshin
Pretty
updates.
good looking already.
Well, you need 20 more
え
gigs
こちらがアップデー
to
ト版とな
download
ります
this.
This is the updated version.
Oh, that's
こ
too
のまあやっ
good.
ぱ唇の
Look at how good the hair
髪の毛の
is.
こうふんわりした雰囲気目元の
They
こういうシャー
shouldn't
プさ
have.
っていうところがより
These Mikote boys are about to go crazy.
生きやすくなったんじゃないかなと思います。
But the lip shine, the hair and its sort of fluffy texture, and the sharpness around the eyes.
I'm
are
about to
all
say the eyes point out to me.
ラハがさらにイケメンになってしまうなこれ。
I think
Man.
Graha's going to be even more of a hottie now.
I cannot believe he said that.
ではミコって女性見ていきましょう。
Yeah, this is what everybody
Take a look
cares
at
about.
Mikote female.
はい、こちらが現行版となります。
This is the original
そしてこちらがアップデート版です。
and the update.
この肌の褐色っていう表現もですね、まあ、単なるこれまではちょっと色の調整みたいな形だったんですが、
The shine is
より
pretty
こうやっ
good.
てツヤが出せるようになって、環境
That's a hard hairstyle to work with too,
本当
though.
に潰れてしまってたんですけど、暗いところでも、褐色の肌を使っている場合に色が潰れなくなって、しっかりこう肌の特徴っていうのが今回出せるよう
Yeah,
に
the
なって
left one looks kind of crazy.
Right, so with dark skin, previously we only had the ability to sort of change the color of your skin, but now we have this improved shine and depth, so that even if your character is in a dark environment, you will still be able to see the features of your skin.
You know why they did that?
面白いのが
They did that because your bunny boy with like the pitch black dark
同じ
skin,
ライティング環境下なんです
he's in the MSQ now. like with a lot heavier of a role. He's not in Labyrinthos in that bright environment.
If you look at the screen on the back here, we have it's the same lighting really, but they look totally different.
They do.
こちらルガディン男性です。
Look at this guy.
Rugadin male.
そしてこちらがグラフィック
Yo, he looks so good.
もう純粋に全部パワーアップみたいな感じになってます。
The bags under his eyes are so good.
やっぱもともとのこの顔のね凹凸表現というのがまあルガディン
I do think some of these hairstyles suffer from old-time design though. Like even modern, it's like
in general,
it's got a weird shape.
We had before had a really significant effect on Rugadin faces in particular, but I think that the update has really improved them.
Yeah, it has. They look friendlier.
そのフレンドがどういったこう調整してくるのかちょっと個人的に楽しみだったりします。
I have a friend who is really obsessed with Rugadin, so I look forward to seeing how he will adjust his character in light of these updates.
Hilarious.
Now let's take a look at a female Rugadin.
I don't know, the seafoam green, this feels like it's really hard to like make glow.
And updated.
Actually, it's not bad. They fixed the lips. She looks pretty good.
Thank you very much.
ルガディン女性やっぱりこう男性と同様にですね各パーツ制約の非常に多い状態でこれまでね、開発されていた状態でした。
So similar to the males, each part of the female face was really affected by the limitations we had.
Yeah.
こうパーツそれぞれの精度が
Her nose is a little smaller though.
高くなったことによってまあなんかパーツ感、オブジェクト感みたいなのが減ってしっかり顔全体馴染むようになったんじゃないかなと思ってます。
But because we've been able to improve each part, they now blend together better. It looks less like they're just sort of a bunch of objects and shapes assembled.
あとはこう肌の表現とかその頬にライトが当たった時のその肌の透明感みたいなところ何の話してんだ俺透明感とかそういったところにもご注目ください。
Also, the skin, overall, how it looks, sort of the clarity of the skin is also improved.
The skin does look much better.
I feel like a makeup commercial right now.
All the Maybelline memes. I should make a YouTube video about Maybelline touching 14.
And updated.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't see drastic Lalafell changes here.
So we actually tried so hard to update this that we maybe can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
まあ分かりやすいアップデートなんですけど、まあ瞳とか肌とか、これはもうね、見てください。
It's hard to change
The hair is
Lalafels.
probably
It
the
is.
easiest to tell the difference, but the skin and eyes have also been improved as well.
The skin's still got that like yellow tinge to it though. Well, maybe that's intentional.
全く変わってないじゃん。でもよく見たらすげえみたいなところにめちゃくちゃこだわりましたんで。
We tried really hard to maintain the image we had of Lalafels while still making the individual improvements.
It is realistically different. Like, don't get me wrong. But it's like too different. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, in a way, not different enough. That's what I mean.
よりちょっと丸くね、綺麗に出るようにかなり細かく調整してます。
Because he's like, most of the work was on the chin. I'm like...
So while maintaining this sort of cute and doll-like appearance of the Lalafels, we did make adjustments to the eyelids to make them look more natural. We rounded out the face a bit better. Honestly, it took 3 separate tries to go over and over this until we got it right.
Then again, I believe that Lalafels are going to be done well. Because Yoshi P plays Lalafell, there's no way he's going to let, like... there's no way he's going to let his people go down like that.
If you take a look at the gear here, you can see that the cloth, similar to the leather from earlier, is much improved.
はい、では続いて、ララフェル女性いきましょう。
Now we'll take a look at a Lalafell female.
このようになってます。
It was been updated like this.
She's got like that chocobo hair though.
男性と同じように とにかく自然さを徹底して愛くるしさを残したままさらに細かくキャラメイク調整できるように、不信してます。
I think the dark skin here helps to show a massive difference. It does. It does. I am afraid.
We think we've opened up a lot more possibilities for more delicate character creation now.
I am afraid that they'll make the dark skin characters have too much gloss. Granted, Ranma's like kind of caramel, so this might not be a problem, but I kind of want them to think about this a little bit. Then again, like the aura changing, asking for their horns to be dark matter is still crazy to me. So we'll see.
On the face and the depth of the structure there. Do we have a lot of Lolafels here? There's some. Oh, there's quite a bit.
Playing the Lolafels, come on. What y'all doing?
And a lot on the stream as well.
はい、では続いてアウラ男性です。
Next, an aura male.
こちら、アップデート版となってます。
And here's the updated version.
やはりこう暗い、肌にした時の、肌の質感表現っていうのはめちゃくちゃ分かりやすいですし、それから角とか鱗っていうものに関して
This does look like a solid change,
これまで公開
though.
してきたもののフィードバックを受けてかなりギリギリまでこだわって調整を続けております。
So as you can see, the texture
Whoever
of the
designed
skin,
Oraldo,
is
like,
improved, and also we've been taking on board your feedback from what we showed previously, and we are continuing to improve the horn and scales.
they were mad about the horns again? Yo, y'all need to make up your mind. They already made the horns dark matter. What more did y'all want?
The improved textures really help out with the horns and scales.
Like, I feel like they shot themselves in the foot with this class. It's such a unique, like, body type design.
Can find his Nama now
Like,
that he's
crazy.
improved.
続いてアウラ女性いきましょう。
Let's look at an
Well,
aura
of course,
female.
JR. Like, they, all these people have to re-update all this
The
stuff.
original
こちらがアップデート版とな
and
っ
the
てま
updated.
す。もともと
The light horns are still dark matter,
滑
but
らかなね肌の雰囲気
it's passable, I
それをより
suppose.
滑らかに表現して鮮明で美
The
しい
hair
という
looks
ところ
great,
が
though.
ポイントです。
I'm not too sure how I feel
So
about the
aura
the
females
armor.
already had quite a smooth and delicate appearance, but we think we've been able to improve that even still.
Okay, the face looks dramatically better, which I think Aura have really, really needed. Because Limbo Rings really point out the mistakes on the old face.
これまでのような雰囲気を再現することもできますし、今回のようにね、瞳をより明確に際立たせるっていうことも可能になってます。
We've used some special shaders for the eyes, so while you can still get that look that you're used to, you can also get something slightly more defined in the eyes, like on the updated version example here.
もちろんですね、アウラを使ってらっしゃる方でですね、いやいや、正気のないこう瞳というかね、あれが好きなんだよっていう方いらっしゃるの分かってます。
Because we are aware that among the Aura players, some of you really like that currently dead and soulless eye look that they have.
ちゃんとパラメータいじれば再現可能にな
At
ります
least they're honest, you
チャレ
know?
ンジしてみてください。
If you adjust your parameters correctly, you can still get that, so just give it a go.
ぜひですね、各種族こだわりのキャラメイクというのをお楽しみください。
And in general, with all of the races, please look forward to adjusting your character to your preference.
ではそこでキャラメイク
Where's the butt slider, Yoshi P?
まあ
Are you gonna do it? You know the people want it.
You want to get into character creation, don't you now?
You know they do.
ちょっと今条件はまだ精査中
They
です
just
が
want to sell
皆さんに
Fantasia for the
ですね
first week.
幻想
It's
薬
fine.
一つプレゼントさせていただこうと思ってます。
We're still working out the details.
They want that
but
Fantasia
We want to
one.
get every one of you a free Fantasia along with this.
Oh, they don't want that Fantasia money.
まあアップデートでクオリティ
I'm
が高い
shocked.
よとは言っても
What bad timing for me to say
キャラ
that.
メイクそれぞれのその数値が今
I can't believe the Mog Station lady allowed this.
とは限らないので よりですね、皆さんのキャラクターグレードアップさせていただくためにも
I doubted heavy because I'm like, why wouldn't they just make millions of dollars off of another Fantasia cell?
皆さんのキャラクター作ってみてください。
Obviously, even though the update will overall raise the quality, there's still the possibility that it won't give you exactly the look that you want right away. So we do want to give you that Fantasia so that you can go into character creation and adjust your character to suit exactly what you imagine.
Huh, I have to wonder what I would what would I change, you know? Because of what she said? I mean, well, yeah, I agree with her. It's really weird to see that they're gonna update her off guard, considering they just came out. It's like, well, I thought y'all did a good job the first time, but I guess not.
特別に描画するっていうのが14についに実装されましたので、これが一番大きいです。
Similar to how we had these distinctive eye shaders on the aura, for the Hrothgar we have distinctive fur shaders that will make their fur...
JR, you cannot just say because of what she said. I just realized what you did. Of course, the professional.
And
now Viera male.
Dang, they're like super new. Did he even listen to what she said, though?
He looks pretty good.
Of course I did. I made her comment before she said it. You're not listening to me. Thank you very much.
もともと完成度は高いんですけど、今回ね、我々がイメージしていた、理想形により近づけられたんじゃないかなと思ってます。
He already looked good, but we think we've brought him closer to our original vision for what the Viera should look like.
まあやっぱりこうセルフシャドウ、影の入り方、全然違うのが多分。
Well, they're gonna do all the races like together,
より
I'm
強
sure.
く表現しやすくなって、キャラメイクの幅広がってますので、ぜひ理想のビエラ男性追求してみてください。
So the shadows, of course, are much more natural, and also the distinctive features of the Viera are much easier to draw out now. So
it's interesting that they kept the hair near the ears.
Viera of your dreams.
では続いてビエラ女性。
I know they don't want to show what happens
And now
under
we have
there,
a Viera
though, so I
female
get
as
it.
well.
こちら現行の状態。
That's the original.
こちらがアップデートバージョンです。
Yeah, she looks pretty good.
これだけ、黒いね、かなり濃い色。
She looks really good, actually. Oh, you mean the literal holes in the head? Yeah. Yeah, they don't want to show it.
So as you can see, she's quite dark-skinned, and our new shaders can handle that level of dark skin.
正直14このぐらい
Very
の
nice, very nice.
肌とかテクスチャーが一番実は苦手で
It would have been so cool to be like, yeah, we teamed up with Reshade to release this new product.
今回ここまで表現できるようになってます。
Honestly, historically, 14 has been pretty bad in terms of displaying this type of dark skin. You
True.
enter a shadowy area and it all looks bad and falls apart. But with our new shaders, that will not be an issue.
この状態でも影による
Good to know.
それから綺麗にね感じられるようになってますし、唇のね艶なんかもしっかり出てるかと思います。
And even with the already dark skin, you can see the effects of lighting and shadow are very natural and look good.
続いてなんですが、グラフィックスアップデートのさらに続き、
Original, okay,
染色
okay.
箇所が鈍いになるというお話です。
And now also with the graphics update, we will talk a little bit about our 2-die channels.
Ooh, okay, I'm ready. They're doing it. They're doing it, guys.
So let's take a look.
これがですね、現状の状態。次が、まあ今まで染色、まあこのね、ナイトの専用装備だと、
They're doing the thing. Oh, I'm so ready for
部
this.
分が染色可能でした。
So on the left, we have the
I'm
original.
gonna go back to
and
wearing
then,
vanilla
in
guns
the
for a little
middle,
bit.
We have the 1-die channel die affecting the cape.
で、これがですね、今回鈍い染色可能になるので、こういったことがね。
Don't get me wrong, they'll probably still have some whack choices for what two things should have
To be
died.
able to create something like this.
But this is fantastic.
本体のカラーがね。
Oh, it brings a tear to my eye.
Which allows you to color the armor as well.
続いて、こちらも見てみましょう。まあこちらがですね、今オリジナルの状態。
So this is the original status of this gear.
今までの染色ですね、皮の部分黒にできてた、わかりますね。
And with our current dye capabilities, you can change just the leather color.
まあそれ以外のね布部分っていうのは染色できなくて白に固定されてました。
However, the clothing itself would always remain white.
それが今回2箇所染色できるようになるので、まあこういった色
Oh,
の違い出せるようになって
love it. You love to
But
see
now you
it.
can dye both.
まあこれはカラーのなんだろうこう色変化が分かりやすくしてるので、なんか吉田センスねえなとか思わないでくださいね。
So yes, I think you can see the contrast now, and you might be able to judge me for my color choices.
さあ続いても、こちらがオリジナル装備。
Here's the original for a different piece of gear.
Okay.
続いてこちらがね今まで通り、服の部分ですね、布の部分染色できてました。
And how it looks to dye it right now, just dyeing the
Watermelon.
cloth bit.
そして今回、染
Very
色の部分
nice.
になるので、こういったカラーの変
Very
更が可能
nice.
です。
I
But
approve
in
of
the
this.
future, this is what it will look like with 2 dye channels.
ただやっぱり皮全体、皮の部分はですね、やっぱりこう装備のデータって細かくなっていて、同じ皮に見えるんですけど、
Man, the cat girl G face is
全く
huge.
素材の違うパーツで作られているので、
Just
やっ
like
ぱり
that
二分染
sometimes.
色じゃあそこまで巻き込んでできるかっていうとちょっとそうはならないので、こういった2部位目がどこが染色できるようになるのかっていうのはすいません、うち
I
の
mean, how good it
チー
looks,
ムの
yeah.
センスを信じてやってくださ
I
い。
mean, I think they all look great. Like,
So the reason
Well,
the
not all,
entire
so.
leather is not dyed is actually because the middle piece is a different material system-wise than the rest of it, and this is a limitation that we will still
it's
have
okay.
in these
2 dye channels is better
the
than
2
1.
dye channels.
So,
So you'll just have to
We'll
sort of
take it.
trust in the aesthetic sense of our design
when
team
we
to
get
make sure
3
that
dye
the
channels,
parts
we'll
are
probably
being
be
dyed.
on the road to
まあ
PSO
全ての
living,
ね
you know?
細かい部位にやっぱり対応できているわけではないので、まあできる限りですね、皆さんがおしゃれしやすく同一素材の面積
Dang, I have to start playing the game again, guys. This is
ちゃんと染色できるよう
crazy.
に今すべての装備に手を入れてますので、少々お待ちください。
But even though we can't promise that you will be able to dye every single bit, we are doing our best to make sure that we are giving you the best options possible to customize your gear as much as possible with the greatest amount of surface area being dyed. So we are working hard on it, and we thank you for your patience.
グラフィックスアップデートの報告、ファンフェスではね、ここまでなんですが、今後これらの要素はですね、黄金のレガシー発売までの間に、プロデュースされたライブなどをやって、実際実機でね、こう光を当てて動かしたりしながら、またお伝えしていこうと思いますので、ぜひ楽しみにお待ちください。
Thank you. ありがとうございます。
That is all we have to share about the graphics updates for today, but I will be giving ongoing updates up to the release of Dawn Trail in PLLs and such, so please keep an eye out for that.
すいません、ちょっと水もらえないですか？
Can I get some water, please?
今気づいた、用意されてない。
It's like, yo, somebody pass me a little glass of water. Come on.
さすがに口カラッカラだった。すいません、すいません。
Unfortunately, if you stand up here for this long, your throat will get dry.
うまい。
Delicious
Amazing.
water, though. I guess.
さあ、では
It probably
続いて
translated
各種
to
お知らせに
refreshing
入って
and
い
less
こう
so
かと
delicious,
思い
but
ます。
All right, so
I need
let's
to study
move on to
more.
some more additional updates.
で、ここからはですね、この 7.0 黄金のレガシー発売までの間に、行われることをちょっとご紹介していきます。
These updates will pertain to the time period before Dawn Trail's release.
さあ、まず動作環境の変更がグラフィックスアップデートによって行
Ooh.
われます。
So
Better
we will
get
be,
those
having,
i7s up.
Our updated system requirements.
すでにね、お知らせさせていただいてます。
Okay,
ぜひ
I'm not gonna
確
lie.
認の上ですね
Telling people they need to have RTX is kind of
We
savage.
have announced these previously, but if you have not yet taken a look at them, please do and make sure that your system is up to spec.
PC 環境でプレイされてる方で、やべえ、まだ準備できてないっていう方、
Anyone playing on PC who just realized that they had not yet updated how they needed to?
Yikes.
あら、結構いらっしゃいますね。まだ結構いらっしゃいます。あ、まだ結構いらっしゃいますね。向こうもだ。あ、なるほど。結構いらっしゃい
Taking
ます
the
ね。
meanest L's of the century, those
こ
guys.
の日本のファンフェスティバルではですね、各種、PC メーカー、それからデバイスメーカーの皆さんが協
My
賛し
computer
て
is
くだ
like,
さってお
what,
り、
2 years old now?
協賛ブース展開も
Maybe I need to be
ござい
thinking
ま
about
す。
something.
まだですね、
Probably
グラフィ
don't
ックスアッ
though.
プデートに備えていらっしゃら
Considering
な
I
い
do what
方
I
はです
do,
ね、
you know.
ぜひ協賛ブースの方にお立ち寄りいただいてですね、 PC の買い替えなどデバイスの買い替えなどご検討いただけると大変嬉しく思います。
Fortunately, we've partnered with several PC and device makers today, and they have a special booth set up so you can look at the equipment. So if you're
Oh,
not yet
nice.
updated, maybe take a look over there and consider what
They
upgrades.
couldn't do that for the Americans.
はい、
We would have been too
ま
wild.
あすでに、お知らせ何度もしていますが、
Free trial
拡大しており
expanded.
ます。
Oh.
As we mentioned previously, we have also expanded the free trial.
すでにね、パッチ 6.5 から実施されてますが、フリートライアルの範囲が 4.0、4.x シリーズへと拡大しています。
We have expanded the free trial through 4.x.
Okay.
まだ
Okay.
ですね、14の世界に飛び込んでいらっしゃらないお友達とかね、ご家族とか、興味持ってるよみたいな方を、見つけた時にはですね、ぜひフリートライアルから若葉をこうバッて植え付けて、参加させていただけると嬉しいです。
So if you have any friends or family, or you just run into someone who's like, I was considering playing, please foist this upon them as much as you can.
続いて Xbox、 いよいよ Xbox One リリース2月に
Yeah, they finally get to play the game.
As far as Xbox goes, we will be beginning the open beta test in February.
こちらはですね、2月21日頃、ちょっとまだその前後数日ずれる可能性があるんですけど、2月21日頃、オープンベータを開始させていただこうと思ってます。
Our current plan is to begin the open beta around the 21st. Plans could still change a few days in either direction, but that's what we're aiming for.
ぜひです
Nice.
ね、Xbox ユーザーの皆さん、プレイの上でですね、この OBT から新たな冒険 7.0 を備えるためにもね、冒険スタートしていただけると嬉しいです。
I really hope that a lot of Xbox players will get started right from beta and join us in 14.
Xbox ゲーマーの皆さんとですね、光の戦士としてオールゼアでお会いできるのを楽しみにしております。
And I look forward to meeting a lot of Xbox players as Warriors of Light in game.
そして続いては、こちら
Yeah, we knew
クロ
this
ス
was
オーバー
coming
クエス
already.
トファイナルファンタジー16、の旅路、順調にですね、もうマスターアップしており
Maybe I
ます。
should have done like an art stream
And we
on
are
the side
continuing
too.
our development of this.
I was thinking about
new
drawing
console
while I
with
was watching.
FF16.
こちらリリース4月上旬公開予定とさせていただきます。
So this will be released in early April.
まあ、
Nice.
7.0 への期待感がガーッと上がっていくそのちょっと前ぐらいに出していこうかなと思いますので、欧州ファンフェスティバルでねお伝えした通り多数の報酬ご用意しております。
So we are planning to release this just before the hype peaks for Dawn Trail, and as we've mentioned previously, we do have quite a nice variety of rewards for those who complete it.
またファイナルファンタジー16はですね、先日 DLC 第1弾も、
I hope they put it on PC before then,
中です。
so I can understand what's
and
happening.
also, we have released our first DLC for 16, you might be aware.
ファイナルファンタジー14
Or did they?
7.0
I don't
を
know.
待つ間にファイナルファンタジー16のプレイもぜひよろしくお願いしますと、ファイナルファンタジー16プロデューサーの吉田さんから、伝言を預かっております。
His hype up moment there. Let him breathe, okay?
And I happen
It's
to
his
have
time.
a message from the producer of FF16, someone named
stop.
Mr. Yoshida, who says that while you're waiting for Dawn Trail, you should give 16 a try.
Now somebody
プレイしてくださった皆さん
in the world was confused by what you just said.
よろしくお願いしますとくれぐれも伝えてくれと申し使っております。はい。
And also to those of you who are already playing 16, please check out the DLC, and thank you very much.
はい。さあ、なんとか
My man's cooking his best meal.
基調講演終われた 気がするので、さあファンフェス始めましょうか。
Me and a friend were talking about this.
おい待て待て吉田さん。何か
Oh,
忘
she's
れてま
confused.
せんか？
忘れてる？何か
Am I forgetting something?
ロス
Oh, never mind. It's a bit.
ロスえ
It's a
Something
bit.
ロスがある。あ、
フロスガー？
ウクラマトの
ウクラマト、yes.
ああ、
Yes.
そうだった。そう、ミコッテだと思ってたんですよ。
But I totally thought Wuklamat was the Mikote.
ご覧いただきましょう。どうぞ。
Let's look.
They're so goofy. Yep, here we go. She's looking good though. Watch none of the playable ones look as good as her. That would be wild. That one looks nice. They have good jumps. I wonder if people like that play WoW think of this as like when the pandas got put in the game. Nice. They're looking good. Welcome to the world of all the femboy Hrothgar that are small now.
Thank you. After a long wait, we will finally be implementing the last race, female Hrothgar.
さまざまなねデザイン候補の中からできる限り、ストレートな解釈というのを心がけて強くてしなやかな体育を持つ種族として、今回デザインしてきました。
We did our best to straightforwardly make these as sleek and strong looking as possible.
Good job.
こちら設定ですが、イルサバードに由来する 種族となっており、ロスガルね、もともとイルサバード大陸に出自を持ってます。
As you know, what we have for the Hrothgar currently is that they hail from Ilsabard.
Artwork kind of has more titty than the model size. Look, it's fine. We don't know how much they turned it up.
So you will be aware of this from the setting we have in game already, but female Hrothgar are typically rare, but they do have surpassing leadership qualities.
There's a lot of Mikote players that kind of want this look right now from the mods that they use, so it's just here.
As far as Tural goes, they have a home in Yaktel.
I'm just happy that they didn't punk out.
もちろんね、プレイヤーの皆さんがキャラクターとしてご自身のね、キャラクターとして選択可能になります。
And of course, you will be able to play as them as well.
種族の追加は大変なので、
When do loppers get added to the game? When do we play as loppers?
この10年言ってまいりました。
Making a new race is really hard, and I have continually said throughout these 10 years that this will be the last one.
We know Yoshi P, but you know you're making another one. Because we don't have lizards yet. Proper lizards. The Scalies want more.
And I'd like to say this will be the last one, but perhaps I can't.
There you go. At least you're learning. At least you're learning. Because he's always trying to be like, no, I'm not doing that. He's had to do it twice now.
Of course, our Wuklamat that we introduced earlier is also a female Hrothgar.
Don't get me wrong.
She's really a lovely character.
He might have to release them by gender now instead of together as a set, but he's got to do it.
れでようやく、忘れ物も皆さんにお伝えしましたので、基調講演も終わりにしていこうと思います。
Okay, and now with that, we are finally done with the keynote.
では最後こちらを紹介して締めにしたいと思います。
But at the very end, I would like to show you one more quick thing.
The trailer again. Oh, who's that up there at the top? Talk about all the fan art. I would draw her. Please look forward to it.
So with this art from Yoshida Akihiko, we will end the keynote. Thank you.
I wouldn't draw that character at the top, but they probably don't have her full body anywhere.
We will, I assure you, release Dawn Trail in 2024.
発売日、コレクターズエディション予約特典など情報はきちんとまとめて次の機会に大きくまた皆さんにアナウンスさせていただきます。もう少しだけお待ちください。
I don't know.
And we will get the information on when the pre-order date is, as well as all of the collectors' information and special bonuses as soon as we can.
Japan just had a pretty rough earthquake, so I don't know if he should be making those kind of promises.
いたりもするんですが、ぜひそのあたりはね、ちょっとご想像してワクワクしていただけると嬉しいです。
There are several characters you won't have met before in this art, so maybe think about what kind of people they will turn out to be and get hype.
さあでは、ケツさん、通訳ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。
Thank you, Kate.
Lovely, lovely.
ではこのままファンフェスティバルオープニングに移ってまいりたいと思います。まずはこの方々お呼びしたいと思います。株式会社スクエアエニックス代表取締役社長桐生隆、そしてファイナルファンタジーシリーズブランドマネージャーの北瀬義則です。どうぞ。
There he is. The man of the century. They gotta give him some spotlight yet again. At least he's in his backyard this time.
ありがとうございます。では、晴れの日本ファンフェスということで、東京ドームの中央から皆さんにぜひご挨拶お願いします。
はい、改めまして、東京ドームに、本日足を運んでくださった皆さん、そして配信を、ご覧の皆さん、ファイナルファンタジー14ファンフェスティバルにお越しいただき、本当に
It must be scary to be in charge of like such a massive project like 14. Like Yoshi P is in love with this game. So he doesn't care.
すいません、
This guy though, he looks pretty
今日もですね、
nervous.
話を考えてきたんですけれども、ピクトマンサーのですね、発表を聞いてしまってですね。
But he does play the game, so I'll leave him alone. It's good to know
皆
that.
さんに助けていただければと思うんですけれども、私も皆さんご存知の通り、黒魔同士で普段やってるんですけれども、ピクトマンサーですね、私やってみようと思うんですけれども、さっきピクトマンサー手を挙げられた方でですね、私と一緒に立ち回り助けてくださる方はぜひ拍手をお願いします。
Ooh, he's got that quick Japanese. I missed like half of what he said.
ありがとうございます。バイパーの方で一緒に戦っている時にですね、私が栄唱している間助けてくださる方、拍手をお願いします。
One day I'll be able to give you guys the live translation.
そしてですね、
I can't do it right now because I'm only catching like 50% of what homie's talking about.
拍手お願いします。
助けられてばっかりや。
すいません、こんな感じでですね、普段ここにいる北瀬さん、吉田さんにもですね、助けていただきながら、本当に私も一人の光の選手として日々楽しませてもらっています。で、そうしたですね、この皆さんとのつながり、絆というところでですね、本当にこれから先も皆さんと一緒に元気な思いを届けていきたいというふうに思いますので、これから先もどうぞよろしくお願いします。
Jesus, he is blazing.
ありがとうございます。
Oh my gosh.
では北津さんからもファンの皆さんによろしくお願いします。
はい、皆さんこんにちは。お越しいただきありがとうございます。
I don't actually know who this
ブ
guy
ランドマネ
is.
ージャー、FM のブランドマネージャーということで紹介されたんですけども、ブランドマネージャーって何ぞやってみんな思ってると思うんですけど、ファイナルファンタジーってね、いろいろなタイトル、例えばシアトリズムだったり、ピクセルリマスターだったり、 7リメイクだったり、そして16や14などいろいろなタイトルがある中で、そのタイトルのそれぞれの責任者たちが、まあ、定期的に集まって会議をするんですね。各タイトルの情報共有だったり、もしくはファイナルファンタジー全体の決め事だったりをその会議で決めるんですけども、まさにさっきのピクトマンサーのドイツ語の名称とかもそういう場で話し合われるんですけど、僕なんかはねどっちかというと雑なので、こういうのヨシピー別に自分で決めちゃっていいんだよって言うんですけど、まあヨシピーはね几帳面なのでパワポを用意して議案1みたいな感じでこれこういう理由で変えたんですけどみたいな感じで承認みたいな。
I feel like I need to do some Pictomancer art now, though.
出たりするんですよね。なので、この人はね、こう見えても、いや、こう見えても絶対いけないね。
本音出てます。
こう見えても、そういうね、会社人としての段取りっていうのは非常にきっちりとした仕事をする人なので、皆さんね、14ね、10年ここまでやってきて、皆さんね、ここ14を信頼して10年来たと思うんですけども、こうきっちり仕事しますので、今後の10年も信頼してついていっていただいて大丈夫だと思いますので、皆さんよろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございます。いやー、しかしお二人どうですか、この東京ドームのこのど真ん中に立つっていう部分はどんな感じですか？感想なんか。
本当にですね、見渡す限り人でですね、本当にありがとうございます。
I think he's saying it's really big, and I'm thankful that we were able to get
もう僕
this like opportunity.
40年50年前になっちゃうけど、小学生の頃とか中学生の頃は野球部でやってて、将来野球の選手になりたいなと思ってたんですけど、まさか野球の選手じゃなくてゲームの制作者としてこの舞台に立つとはね。
I'm lost on what he said, though.
そう、
I'm not
昨日
gonna lie.
もちょっと僕も実は
Like I was finally talking slower, though.
やっぱどうしてもキャッチボールがしたくて
ずる
グルホームとボールありますよ裏に。なので後でどっかこっそり辺ではい、昨日はねグンさんとソケンと僕キャッチボールしてたので大変楽しかったです。
この景色はすごいですね、やっぱね。
はい。まあでも本当にね、皆さんのおかげでお二人のねいつもすごい強力なご支援もあってファイナルファンタジー14こんなところでね皆さんに集まっていただいてイベントできるんですが、お二人がいる場でですねもう一個ちょっと発表させていただきたいものがあります。それがですね皆さんにもです。こちらです。
$3,000.
ありがとうございます。皆さんのおかげでですね、
Do they count the people
冒
here?
険者数が3000万人を突破させていただきました。前社長がですね放送とかで軽々しく3000とかさ3500とかさってバッバって言われたのを、まあ、とりあえず達成もういいですよね、このぐらいで。
これ前回 P レールご覧になってた方はフリーだって分かってますかね。結構見てくださってますね。ありがとうございます。本当にですね3000万人は通過点かななんて言っちゃっていいですかね。北さんどうですか。
いや3000万人すごいです。どんな数かってイメージしたときに東京ドーム600個分なんですよね。いや一度これ言ってみたかった。東京ドーム何個分って一応
なるほどなるほど。
これ言えるなと思ってこのいや素晴らしいと思います。
いやありがとうございます。じゃあ社長から新社長にもこんなの通過点でしょみたいなことを言われたので引き続きライフワークとしてですねこの数字別に果てを作らず世界中一人でも多くの方にプレイしていただけるようにね数字にさしたら意味はないと思っていて、とにかくたくさんの方が楽しく遊んでいただけるのが一番だと思うので、これからも頑張っていこうと思います。さあでは、このままオープニングを続けていこうと思いますので、今回、日本のファンフェスということでたくさんの開発チーム運営チーム参加してくれているので呼びたいと思います。皆さんどうぞ。
Alright, looks like we're doing the trailer one more time and rolling out. Oh no, they have everybody coming up to probably bow. The full team. All the boys.
多いね今回さすが。
Soaking is mad popular all
はい
the time.
それでは、ここから進行を担当させていただきますコミュニティチームモルゴルこと室内です。よろしくお願いします。で今日は2日間ありますので開発、スタッフも多くのメンバーが参加させていただきますので、まず今日参加いただく皆さんに、一言ずつ簡単にご挨拶いただきたいと思います。では向こう端から、小田切さんお願いします。
はい、お久しぶりです。UI 周り担当しております小田切です。
They're doing introductions. Okay, really quick.
UI 班は
Should we watch the
対応で知ってます。
the trailer again ourselves?
はい、今日この後ステージもあるので一緒に楽しんでいければと思います。よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございます。
Because they're about to go through everyone anyway.
はい、皆さんお久しぶりです。リードレベルデザイナーの高橋新です。
Look at all the different languages.
先ほど記者講演で
It's a 5-minute version of the trailer. Don't they usually get up to like 8 minutes by the end of
ま
it?
だまだお見せできてない。
Alright, we'll be back. We'll be back. Depends. I think they're usually 8 minutes. Well, the final version anyway. Or it's like 6 or 7. 6 or 7, yeah, that's what I thought. Had the same idea.
Blue seas, clear skies,
Yeah, I know.
boundless possibilities.
It probably is because it has everything in it, right? And I thought we were going to find the One Piece.
Soon be in sight.
But no, we're going to Cyberpunk.
For a change?
They really got to be more creative than just saying creative business and
Come now.
Come on,
There's no cause for panic.
what is that?
This one might make for a worthy opponent.
Okay, so some Dragoon hype, I get it. It's fighting land dragons now. They're in there cooking. And we're causing trouble as we do. Nice. They do. They do. I don't know if they had the holster in the other one. For the first part.
Might you have a moment to speak further?
Thanks, Grave, man. Gotta love him. This minion is getting so much mileage right now. They did it until the announced. Okay, that's what I thought. Because I didn't see one when he was in the first part of the fight. But it could have been under the cloak, because I think what they were trying to go for. People thought it was first armor for it? Yeah, that's true. Story plus pistol. Then the trailer came out. No, it's true, it's true. I remember First Fist was talking about they wanted that. EO pirate class. Talk about it. Here we go. Okay, this is where I kind of came in at. Like, but after. This looks so freaking good. We're drawn to life in here now. This part of the song is really fire too, though. I love that, like, so the Shadowbringers theme did this too, but there was like 2 versions of the song, but in one big, like, work. It was really cool. Nothing to me will ever top Footfalls. I gotta remember which one that is. My brain's having a moment. Oh, the Endwalker song? I think Shadowbringer's song is a better, but I do see what you mean. Endwalker came in strong. You're not wrong, though. It was good. It was really good.
There. Look, my friends.
The journey progression of a game into a song. Yes, but they all kind of do that. Or at least since Stormblood.
I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose.
Actually, Ishgard did that too. Okay, way better is different from they did do it. Okay, she is awesome. Very nice. Guys, let me tell you, Lightwalkers is gonna be great. I gotta go watch Footfalls now, it's just too good. I get you, I get you. Okay, now they're announcing like when certain things are happening. Now, I'll be honest, guys. I love y'all, but we're not staying for the entire festival. They might do something cool in day 2, so I might try to stream tomorrow. But if I can't, no worries. Like, I'll make a YouTube video about this stuff at some point. I have y'all are spoiled though. Like, let's be honest. I gave y'all like 3 streams back to back. That's not normal. Oh, Crystalline Conflict Championship. Okay, I might come back to watch that with you guys. I won't lie. Endwalker cinematic was exactly 6 minutes. Okay. And I think the Shadowbringers was like maybe 7. It should have been 6. I think. Yo. Oh my gosh. I'm down to watch another championship. Piano performance, that's gonna be lit.
やっぱりね、恵子さんのこの指の運指とね、それからお衣装がなんかとんでもないことになってたんで、本当に、
それは楽しみですね。
楽しみですね。
はい。ということで、今日夜いっぱいまで、見どころたくさんでございますので、どうぞご期待ください。
Okay, okay.
ではここで、
Yeah, I think it's AM for them, right?
の開会宣言をお願いしたいと思います。
Pretty sure.
改めまして、
Check Discord. Oh yeah.
久しぶりに
What's going down on Discord?
ファンフェスティバル、ここへ帰ってくることができました。そして本当にこんなね素晴らしい場所でファンフェスティバル、やらせていただけるのも本当に配信の向こうにいる非課線の皆さんももちろん、そして会場にお集まりの皆さんの本当におかげです。ありがとうございます。
JR, I can't believe you. I can't believe you. Oh my gosh. The memes are already so bad. We're not even halfway in there, and they're going insane already. Oh my god. Y'all are killing me. Y'all are killing me. Okay. Y'all spoiled AF, so I think we're gonna end the stream here. But if something cool happens if I'm not able to stream it tomorrow, I can try to like stream it next time I'm live, right? And we can just watch it together. But realistically, I'll probably want to play a game. I do have a lot of 14 content to catch up on, so hey, maybe it'll be 14, but y'all will figure it out. Y'all will figure it out. And I might actually attempt the VR chat stream. If the new job gives me a pretty strong check, I'll look into buying, what is it, a Quest 2 that I should look at? Hopefully there's like certain sales I can look forward to, but we'll see. I already have too many things apparently to get, like I've been harassed to get a certain art program, stuff like that, you know. But okay. Anyway, we'll stop it here. We'll stop it here. Okay, I'm just saying, let me live. Let me live. But okay, anyway, appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll talk later. Bye.